Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. Got your boys here, Lanny Burt. The Dividend Diplomats. We have a brand new video type we have never done on this channel before. That's right. We talked about our purchases. We talked about how much income we've had in a week, but we've never talked about how much dividend income we have earned in a month. This video is going to talk about our September dividend income summaries and our top 5 non-ETF dividend payers right now.
Guys, before we do this nice reveal, nice release, smash the heck out of that subscribe button. Give Bert the Hurt and Lanny a nice thumbs up. We're talking to you guys about how much passive income we earned during September 2023 and looking at our top 5 dividend income producing stocks, not ETFs, not mutual funds, individual stocks that paid us during the month. Bert, man, what a month of September here, man. You've got to love those quarter ends as a dividend investor.
Yeah, and why do you love those quarter ends? Because you get your mutual fund and your ETF payments for most of the accounts. So your big Vanguard funds, most ones your 401k, pay out that big quarterly dividend. So with that, you typically see the third month of every quarter is your highest dividend income paying month. That's what it's about.
Those juicy months, guys, because typically majority of companies pay on those quarter ends. Must have been a thing they started back in the early 1900s. And then you've got the mutual funds and ETFs that typically pay on the quarter ends. Those sometimes, like, my fellow VOO shareholders, you might get that during that first week of the next month, such as what we just experienced as well. But guys, man, we've got thousands of dollars here to release what Bert and his wife earned during September 2023, what my wife and I earned September 2023. And guys, you can always check us out at the dividenddiplomats.com. It is our blog. You can definitely check out all the articles that we write, our dividend stock portfolio. So definitely take a look there to dive deeper into each individual stock that we earn income from.
So let's start this out here. Let's do the big reveal first on the total dividend incomes from each. We can talk about the income and compare it year over year to see what that dividend growth rate is. I'll kick this one off if that's okay, Lanny.
Kick it off. Kick the shit not.
So in September 2022, my wife and I earned $3,064.59 of dividend income. Let's see what we had here.
That was huge already. Yeah. That was 2022 and that was massive. Did you improve on that in 2023?
That we did. We had $3,570.87. So we added over $500 in dividend income year over year. That represents a 16.52% year over year growth rate. What about you, Lanny? What about you and your wife?
Keep that up, man. Well, we crossed 4,600 in 2022. Did not quite get to the 5,000 mark this September. Again, a few stocks, ETFs got moved into different months than they normally did during September. But we made it to $4,987. So we had a little bit over 8% growth year over year. I will take it. That is a lot of consistency in dividend investing as well as dividend growth and dividend reinvestment. The dividend trifecta, you betcha, baby.
Kudos to you too, Lanny. There, you just a hair under 5,000. Freaking go! Let's do this. So there we have. I had a 16.5% growth rate. Lanny had an 8.36% growth rate.
That's what Bert's growth rate was.
Yeah, freaking awesome though. Let's go. So now let's talk through what are those top 5 non-ETF, non-mutual fund holdings. We know here Lanny's famously leaving out his big VYM position. So we're going to talk about that. That's excluded from here, but also to the Vanguard institutional.
That's a couple dollars.
Yeah, like for us, we're leaving out like the VIIIIIIIIIX all the way across, whatever it is, like 401ks. This focus on individual holdings, because that's always been the fun. That's been the bread and butter of us. We run stocks through our stock screener. We build positions. We grow our income through buying these individual stocks. So it'll be fun to see what make up the top 5 here.
That's right, Bert, because there's more. We're going to dive into these 5 stocks, Bert. What's very interesting is that we share a couple of names, but not a ton of names. I'm very, very surprised by that fact. I was expecting a little bit more of an overlap, but didn't quite get there.
I know.
And it's pretty interesting your top five because there are quite a few dividend kings and aristocrats on your list, and not quite as many on my list.
Yeah. So let's see right in here. Let's just crawl up the list together here, Lanny, and then we'll both work our way towards
We're
this.
going from the lowest of the
Yeah,
five.
we're gonna go lowest five into our largest pair. So my number five, I was actually it's kind of fun.
Number five.
Yeah, it's fun doing this because when you aggregate them, seeing which company's on there, because this one I was not expecting to sneak into our top five. I always forget about this stock. IBM, ticker symbol, IBM. Both my wife and I have it. They paid us $81 and 27 cents. 27 cents. Who's your number five, Lanny?
Ooh, Bird. This might be number five on the list, but it could be number one in many people's dividend hearts here, guys. No, I'm kidding. But the dividend aristocrat, T. Rowe Price, ticker symbol TROW, $126.53. That was the fifth highest individual stock that paid me in September.
Beautiful. All right. So T Row is number five for you. Number four for us. One of the most controversial stocks out there. I swear, every time we record a video on this company, this brings out the emotions out of people. Pfizer, ticker symbol PFE. Travis Kelce himself, Mr. Pfizer. Fun fact, Travis Kelce's born in Cleveland. There we go. So it all ties together.
It
Pfizer.
all comes back home.
Yeah, maybe I'll be tight on the Chiefs too while we're at it.
He did play football just down the street from me.
He did. Yeah, that was the neighboring area for me. All right. Pfizer paid us $81.37, only 10 cents more than IBM. Lanny, who's your
dime a dozen?
Yeah, dime a dozen. So what football player sponsors your number four, Lanny?
The Washington Commanders.
Yeah.
The fourth stock is Lockheed Martin, ticker symbol LMT. And they paid me, or if you guys remember, T Rowe paid me 126.53. Lockheed paid me 126.97. So just 44 cents more than T Rowe price, but that was Lockheed. Right there, combined though, and you add up both, looking at a nice, cool over $250 combined from two stocks alone.
That's beautiful. Number three for me, Target, ticker symbol TGT, $111.25 of income. We just built that position up to 100 shares. Who's your number three, Lanny?
Wow. You know what, Bert? You probably reinvested that and grabbed the whole share.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Well, lucky us.
Target was also three on my list, guys. But bang. The Bullseye Company here, TGT, $142.95. So it's a big reinvestment right there back into TGT.
Beautiful. All right. So we both had Target in the three spot. Number two for me, T Rowe Price, ticker symbol TROW. Both my wife and I received $154.02. I do love T Rowe, and that's been the one we've been building up for my wife this year. That's been the one position we just continually add every here and there. Love it. Up to 154.02. That is over a share as well.
Yeah, now for sure. Almost a share and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Who's your number two?
Number two, guys, get your beer for this one. Lyondell Basel, ticker symbol LYB, $160.37, guys. So we are really climbing the ladder here, trying to reach for that intercontinental belt that's hanging from the rafters. LYB 160. All right, Bert, the red carpet's rolled out for your number one.
Johnson & Johnson, ticker symbol J. Come on, this should not be a surprise to everybody. We built this position up to 100 shares each. My wife had even more shares in a retirement account, so it's a little bit more. When you combine them, we earned $296.10 of the Dividend King, one of our top 5 foundation stocks for your portfolio.
That's amazing. Now, hopefully you're still swirling that beer in your mouth because time for my number one individual stock that paid me during the quarter, guys. And I would love to see who owns this stock.
Yeah, I can guarantee you, no one's gonna probably guess which one this is from your. I don't.
We're doing this. I'm doing a long pause. You guys, put your guesses in now.
Yeah,
you got them in, guys. You got them in. Make sure to like and subscribe. But it is BHP Billiton or BHP Group. ticker symbol BHP. They're in the oil mining and rigging industry, and they pay semi-annually, which is why this one's a little bit heavier here, guys. But $172.13 from BHP.
Love it. So let's summarize this here. Our top five: Johnson & Johnson, T. Rowe, Target, Pfizer, IBM. The top five accounted for $724.01. That makes up 20% of our total dividend income for the month. And what about you, Lanny?
Well, Bert, sliding it over my way, we had BHP, LYB, TGT, LMT, T Row. Those five companies paid me $728.95, representing 14.62% of the overall total dividend income goal
We
or
love it.
amount.
We love it here. So everybody, let us know what you thought about this format if you like it, and let us know how much income you had here in September and what your growth rate was, and who were your top five dividend payers. As a reminder, my wife and I earned over $3,500 in dividend income. And Lanny, what about you and your wife?
Just under the 5K, guys. So next September, we're not just going for 5K, we're going for 6K. So yeah, let us know who your top stocks were that paid you during September. Let us know your goals. Again, it's all about hitting goals, hitting milestones, not using each other as measuring sticks, but your previous self as the measuring stick, guys. So just remember that. Always try to chase yourself and beat yourself to the next step there, guys. Bert, any other statements or comments on the dividend income video here?
No, again, we'd love your feedback on this. Let us know. And if you like it, we'll keep building this into the regular rotation of videos. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up.
All right, Bert. Yeah, they're liking, they're subscribing. But what else do you want them to do?
Well, I don't know if they're with us, and if they're definitely against us, then they need to get out of here, Lanny. So
Oh
just remember
man,
that, everybody. Get out.
guys, that was Bert the Hurt and Lanny from the DD. Over and out.